Fyodor Dostoyevsky was born on November 11, 1821 in Moscow, Russia, into a family of modest means. His father was a strict and abusive doctor, while his mother was kind and religious, influencing Dostoyevsky's early views on faith and suffering. Tragedy struck early when his mother died of tuberculosis, and soon after his father was murdered under mysterious circumstances. These traumatic events deeply affected young Fyodor, setting the stage for the themes of suffering and redemption that would permeate his work. At 18, he moved to St. Petersburg to study engineering, but his true passion lay in literature, where he would soon find both fame and infamy. Dostoyevsky's literary career began with the publication of Poor Folk in 1846, a novel that garnered him immediate acclaim as a promising new voice in Russian literature. However, his next works did not meet the same success, leading to financial struggles and deepening his battles with epilepsy. In 1849, his involvement with a group of radical intellectuals led to his arrest for anti-government activities. Dostoyevsky was sentenced to death, but, in a dramatic twist, his execution was stayed at the last moment. Instead, he was sent to Siberia for 4 years of hard labor. This harrowing experience profoundly transformed his worldview, turning him towards a fervent belief in the Russian Orthodox faith and shaping his philosophy of redemption through suffering. Life in a Siberian prison camp was brutal. Dostoyevsky endured freezing conditions, back-breaking labor, and the constant threat of violence. Yet, it was here that he developed a profound empathy for the common people, the outcasts of society. He found solace in the New Testament, the only book he was allowed, which deepened his faith and belief in the power of suffering to purify the soul. This period also marked a transformation in his writing. Dostoyevsky emerged from exile with a renewed sense of purpose, determined to explore the depths of the human condition. His years in Siberia laid the foundation for his later masterpieces, where themes of sin, redemption, and the search for meaning became central. After his release, Dostoyevsky returned to St. Petersburg, struggling to rebuild his life amid financial woes and personal tragedies, including the death of his first wife and brother. Despite these hardships, he began to produce some of his most profound work. In 1866, he published Crime and Punishment, a psychological exploration of guilt and redemption that became an instant success. This was followed by The Idiot, Demons, and The Brothers Karamazov, each delving into the complexities of faith, free will, and the moral struggles of man. Dostoyevsky's characters are often haunted by existential dilemmas, reflecting his own inner turmoil and quest for spiritual truth. His works were not just novels but philosophical treatises on the human soul. The philosophy of Fyodor Dostoyevsky is profoundly intertwined with the idea that suffering is a fundamental aspect of human existence. He perceived pain not merely as a curse, but as a vital journey towards redemption and self-awareness. Dostoyevsky's characters often experience profound suffering, yet through their struggles they confront their innermost fears, desires, and imperfections. In his seminal work, Crime and Punishment, Raskolnikov's transformation from arrogance to humility reflects Dostoyevsky's own spiritual journey. For Dostoyevsky, redemption was not an abstract ideal but a concrete possibility, attainable through the acknowledgement of one's own flaws and the embrace of grace. Faith and doubt are central to Dostoyevsky's exploration of the human condition. He grappled with the existence of God, the problem of evil, and the nature of human freedom. In The Brothers Karamazov, the character Ivan represents the voice of doubt, challenging the existence of a just God in a world filled with suffering. Yet, Dostoyevsky does not offer easy answers. Instead, he presents faith as a complex, often tumultuous journey. For Dostoyevsky, The struggle between belief and disbelief is a defining feature of the human experience. His work suggests that faith is not a certainty, but a choice, an act of will in the face of overwhelming doubt. Dostoyevsky's impact on literature and philosophy is immense. His exploration of the psychological depths of his characters influenced countless writers, including Kafka, Nietzsche, and Camus. Dostoyevsky's works delve into the darkest corners of the human psyche, confronting themes of existential angst, morality, and the quest for meaning. His philosophical insights, particularly on the nature of freedom, responsibility, and the human condition, resonate through existentialist thought. Even today, Dostoyevsky's works challenge readers to reflect on their own beliefs, to confront the moral ambiguities of life, and to find grace amid suffering. His legacy is a testament to the enduring power of literature to explore and illuminate the complexities of the human soul. In his final years, Dostoyevsky enjoyed a level of fame and respect he had never known before. Despite his turbulent life, he remained committed to his writing until his death in 1881 from a lung hemorrhage. His last novel, The Brothers Karamazov, is considered by many to be his magnum opus, a profound exploration of faith, doubt, and the human condition. Dostoyevsky's works continue to be celebrated not just for their literary brilliance, but for their deep philosophical insights into the human heart. His exploration of existential themes remains relevant in today's world, reminding us that amid life's trials, we all search for meaning, redemption, and understanding. Fyodor Dostoyevsky's legacy lives on as a beacon of light, guiding us through the darkest corridors of the human experience.